Hey guys, here, right here, G. I'm gonna be 19 tomorrow. You know what I mean? Now, fucking who cares? Anyway, let's get right into the GTA 5 gameplay commentary here. I've got some exclusive information I'm sure you guys are interested in. So some of these informations, of course, are completely approved and are currently working on right now as we speak. So you won't get this information anywhere else, just saying, because I had the opportunity to speak to one of the devs from Rockstar personally. If you guys watched yesterday's video near the end, I mentioned this, and I was able to give suggestions of feedback and the sort of potential improvements that the game can have to improve sort of the racing scene in particular. Because here's the thing, I personally provide content for GTA 5 racing and cars in general, so they know that, because they know my channel exists and I post this sort of content. That's great, because, you know, we both, you know, sort of are in sort of the same scene, and they understand where I'm coming from. So some of the recommendations are taken into consideration, which is absolutely amazing, but one of which actually got approved, which I'm so excited about, because I can share this with you guys now, and it's official as well, so you could expect this in the upcoming months. So right now, as we speak in the game, the best lap times are recorded for only Rockstar tracks and not for custom tracks that people make themselves, you know, the ones that I've created or whatnot, right? So whoever gets the fastest laps and the best laps don't get recorded, so that's kind of sucky, right? It's kind of bad and doesn't really give the incentive for competitive racing. So what I suggested, you know, that actually got approved is crazy. I told them to, you know, under the social club website, there's the racing section, there's only win-loss, and that's pretty much it. So basically, I said you might as well integrate a leaderboard system where it's sort of filtered out with the best sort of, no, it's not the best, sorry, filtered out with the classes according to the vehicle. So of course you got sports, supercars, you know, motorbikes, whatnot. So you filter it out along with the tracks that you want to look at. So, you know, whatever track, say your friend made a track called Burya Kali, and you search up on the filtered system on the leaderboards, and the Burya Kali comes up with the top 100 players with the best laps, and number 1 being the best lap and the fastest lap. So you can see that, and of course then you can do the track along with your friends, whatnot, in non-contact situation, and obviously when that comes out on the 13th, and obviously sweat it out for the fastest laps, choosing the best lines and whatnot. Makes it, you know, it makes it more competitive. As incentive for players to play, you know, GTA racing and obviously try it out and really sweat it out, and there's a reason to actually race in competitive situations, which, you know, going for the fastest lap is always a key thing, just to see how well you can drive and how well you can keep your car composed on the best lines that you choose. So, you know, that's amazing, because they're actually going to put this into the game through the suggestions, or, you know, they actually thought about it on the spot, you know. So you know what, it's a great idea, and it's crazy, because this is going to change a lot of things to do with racing. And of course, I've made a few other suggestions and recommendations, which I won't be talking about right now. I thought I'd quickly just share this information, but there's a lot of sort of fixes that I wanted to be made to do with playlist racing. Of course, the host should not be at the front of the race every single time, so that's going to be randomized, which they'll be working on. Because right now, as we say, time and time again, the multiplayer servers are currently on the beta right now. Even the capture creator is currently in the beta, so obviously they'll be increasing the props and whatnot once you know, they sort of release the heist. The heists are most likely coming out at the end of June, so stay tuned for that, because they're extremely busy right now. As I was speaking to the dev, they were saying that, you know, all of these ideas are great, they would, you know, take into consideration, but right now they're currently focusing on heists. But one thing they took out from my suggestions, and they thought was really great, obviously, was the leaderboard system for fastest lap and the best lap times. So that's going to be amazing. So it's basically all the custom tracks that you create. So there's going to be, you know, some people that create competitive tracks, and all the best laps and lap times will be recorded obviously on a sort of a leaderboard system on the social club website. So there's another reason for people to actually go on the website and check it out, instead of just going to check out for the win-loss for other players, which, you know, seems a bit bland right now. So realistically, this is a more sort of incentive for people to go on the website, I suppose. And also another sort of a suggestion that I gave, I'll sort of give you a quick example, is people who finish top 3 in races, there's like a separate sort of podium statistic, instead of just win-loss, sort of a win and a loss. So you can have a podium positioning stat where how many times have you finished 3rd, how many times have you finished 2nd, instead of just the counting coming 2nd as a loss. Sort of having separate stats for that. So you got a win-loss for one, and you got podium positioning for another for statistic, which is another awesome suggestion that quite a few of the races from the live stream said. So this comes down to my final sort of question that you guys can contribute yourselves. Is I personally asked the dev to you know, if I can ask my subscribers to give sort of recommendations or suggestions to any sort of cars that you like in real life. So give me 2 cars that you really want to see combined together and to be put in GTA 5. And he said yes, that'll be freaking amazing. Feel free to give the suggestions. So basically that's your chance now to let me know in the comments below 2 favorite cars in real life that you want to see combined together and to be put into GTA 5. So yeah, that's all I got to say. It's crazy. So let me know in the comments below. I'll be picking them out. Obviously the ones with the most thumbs up, I'll be prioritizing that as a sort of a listing that I'll be sending off to the dev through messaging that we're currently going through. So it's awesome. I'm actually glad I've got this opportunity to talk to them because, you know, racing in GTA 5 has a lot of potential for competitive for the competitive scene, to make it more competitive and make people, you know, really sort of get into the racing for certain reasons. And you know, because of Non-Contact now is coming out at 13, as we said, there's no reason to not add you know, the leaderboard system for the fastest lap and the best laps for custom tracks and Rockstar tracks. So there you have it, guys. This is official information, and I would love to back it up, you know, with evidence and stuff, but I'm not allowed to do that. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time for more information, and of course go and check out my live stream right now. I'm currently live streaming. I'll see you guys there. Shall I get sign out? Good night, peace. Yeah. Hey guys, Shaggy here, G, and I'm pleased to confirm that the High Life has been officially announced with the release date. It's going to be next week, Tuesday, May 13th. There's 10 minutes